Hello, I'm Dr. Sue Peacock, and welcome to Boosting You, the ultimate wellness platform.
And I'm Shirley McLean. And today is all about, I love this metaphor, are you becoming a boiled frog? And this metaphor, that perfect way, captures something I see all the time in my clinic, the boiled frog syndrome. Hmm?
Yeah, absolutely. I know this. That's it's the if you put the frog in boiling water, it jumps out immediately, doesn't it? But if you put it in the cool water and gradually heat it up, the frog doesn't notice the change, and it's not looking good for the frog. It doesn't end.
Exactly. And this is what happens to us constantly. We gradually adapt to stress, unhealthy patterns or toxic situations because the changes happen so slowly that we don't notice them.
Absolutely, it's almost like that relationship, isn't it? It becomes more demanding bit by bit, or the job that just adds one more thing until suddenly you're working like 60-hour weeks or and wondering how on earth did I get here.
Or health wise, you might gradually sleep less, eat more processed food, move less, and before you know it, you feel terrible, but you just can't pinpoint where it started.
And the scary part of all of this is how good we are as humans at adapting. It's actually a survival mechanism, but sometimes we have to adapt to things that aren't good for us.
And that's why regular check ins with yourself are so crucial. I tell my clients to just schedule monthly, like little life audits, just 15 minutes to honestly assess how you're feeling in different situations at different times of the day.
I think that's a good idea, actually, and asking yourself questions like, how's my energy compared to 6 months ago? Or are my relationships feeling nourishing or draining?
And here's the key, external perspective is invaluable. Sometimes friends or family, they notice changes that we can't even see, don't they? And that's why community and support systems are so important.
Oh, absolutely, they're vital, aren't they? I've had clients whose partners have said to them, you haven't laughed in weeks, and then suddenly they've realised, how far they've drifted from joy and smiling and happiness and all those, things that are really important in life.
Yeah. And the good news is that just like negative changes can happen gradually, so can positive ones. So small daily improvements just compound over time, don't they?
Absolutely, and it's about adding, just one mindful moment to your morning, isn't it? Or choosing salad, I don't know, twice a week instead of once a week, or perhaps going to bed 15 minutes earlier, or just setting these sort of tiny shifts that create that massive change over time.
Yeah, the trick is catching yourself, isn't it, before you are the boil frog. So that regular self-awareness, all of those different practices of using that, our superpower, that conscious mind to be aware, that helps you notice when that water temperature is starting to rise.
And it's about remembering, isn't it? It's never too late to jump out the pot, is it?
Yeah.
Even if you realize that you've been kind of tolerating too much heat for too long, but you do have the power to make different choices. Absolutely. Um, it's about staying awake, isn't it, to the gradual changes that are happening in our life. Those small shifts in awareness can create big problems down the road. So on that note, it's until next time, it's bye from me.
So a big reminder today to ask yourself, are you becoming a boil frog? Because many people who live in stress, that they don't remember where that comes from. They're not aware of it. It becomes the normal. So use your superpower and even be more aware of how your body feels and how you feel as well. And it's bye from me till next time. Bye bye.